I offered you water and you said, "What's that?" Because dinner, we're here.
I mean, I'm here. There's a saying, 2 liter a day keeps the abs away. There's a day I eat like half a cake.
In the morning.
Yeah. There's days where I eat half a cake. There's days where I eat like 3 burgers. There's a day I eat a full box of pizzas. There's days I'm eating pizza and pies all on one plate. People tell me that, you know what, coach, I've kind of hit a plateau, but the one thing that I appreciate the most is that I no longer feel tired all the time. I'm more interactive with my kids. I can wake up early and not feel like I just came from war. I'm not where I want to be in weight, but I enjoy this and I can never go back. Yes, we all want to lose weight, but the true goal is...
Welcome to another edition of Mindset Profits. We have a Studla in the house. A brother who the last time he was on the podcast was about a couple of months ago. Mm-hmm. I actually had to go back to that episode because he started a journey that is unique, that is weird to say the least. Intentionally went on camera, made himself obese. Man, everyone who I know, who knows I know you, asks me 2 questions.
Okay.
What's wrong with you? And are you not scared that as you intentionally gain weight, you're going to get heart attacks and diabetes? And I think we'll get into it.
Yes.
Because I also have the same questions.
Yeah.
Welcome, man.
Thank you. Thank you for having me again. I'm glad that you honored the promise that we had. Remember at the
last
first
time
episode,
we said there will have to be round 2.
Yes.
And there will have to be round 3 now when you've lost the weight.
When I'm back to my old self, when we first had our first episode together.
What's going on in your world, man? How are you?
Man, I'm great. I'm great. It's everything that I've wanted is finally happening. Remember on the last episode, you asked me a very important question that you asked all your guests. What are your last words? What do you have planned? And I said I wanted more. So the more is happening, the good and the bad. So now it's what I wanted, but you know when your prayers are answered, it's very overwhelming, and it's hard to take in. It's hard to process. It's very unbelievable, but I believe this is my calling.
What of your prayers are being answered now? Which ones?
I'm stable. This entrepreneurship thing is no more a hustle. It's no longer that thing of, as long as I can make a quick buck to buy bread, a quick buck to just do this. Now I have a salary, for myself. My team is growing. I'm paying my team, So those are one of my prayers. Another prayer is, when you get to a point where you see yourself in a certain way, but your reality doesn't show you in that manner, it can kind of drive you crazy. It can kind of cause a lot of negative emotions because you see yourself as X, but you are Y. But it's your responsibility to shift over to that version of yourself. And now I'm becoming that person because I've always known I want to be a leader. I want to spread this good word of sustainable weight loss. I want to be influential. It's finally happening.
Wow, man. I think take us back to like day 1.
Okay.
After you came, I think it took you like 2-3 weeks after the last episode.
Like a month because
it was a month.
Yeah, because it was in late February sometime.
Yeah.
Then I started my challenge in April. So maybe like a month or 2 months.
And then when you started, like what got you started? What was day 1 like? And when you started, didn't you think maybe in a week or so I'll get bored and stop this thing?
Yeah. Man, I've been planning this thing for a long time.
Because I saw day 1 and I think I saw day 5.
Okay.
I thought, I'm not getting it. He's going to quit. Because day 1, you still look ripped. Standing in front of camera.
Even the comments were like, when you're never going to get fat. And now you've got great genes. You've got perfect genes. You'll never be fat. There was a lot of naysayers. There's a lot of people criticizing. There were a lot of non-believers. So I knew this was going to happen. These are just principles that, It's when, like, I always could take it back to weight loss. Everything opposite of your goal will challenge you before getting to your goal. Okay?
Oh, explain this one. This is deep. I don't want to miss this one.
So let's say you want to lose weight. Okay?
Yeah.
You need to be active. Everything opposite of being active will slow you down, affect you, or disturb you. So what's gonna come? Laziness. Okay? You don't have time all of a sudden. Those are the challenges you have to overcome before getting to that goal. So when I declare to the people that, guys, I'm actively gaining weight, people will laugh at me. When you'll never gain weight. People thought it was like a joke, like like a social media joke, like, oh, this
Yeah.
guy's like, people literally thought I was playing until I'm on day 1, day 8, day 22, day 44. Right now I'm on day 103. And I haven't stopped. So I knew what's going to happen. And I just had to trust myself, believe myself, practice faith, and execute.
Explain the decision, especially when you know the risk. You are a health guy. You know the risks.
I understood the risk, but how can I put this? I knew this was very dangerous, but the outcome is far greater than the risk. I'm helping people. I've seen people cry during consultations, tell me the stress, the difficulty that comes with being overweight. So for me, I knew that the only way for me to really understand is to put myself in their shoes. I understand it's still very risky. I'm risking my health, everything, my reputation, because I can still fail, right? I'm
You
still
could fail to lose
the weight. That's the real risk. But remember, I said I wanted more. I don't want just to be doing things in jail. I just want to have my platform just to grow, incrementally. I want everything to grow exponentially. So you have to do the crazy stuff. People, what they call crazy, the extreme stuff. Even what I'm doing right now, people can see, but they cannot recognize. People in my comments ask me, hey man, you eat nice, where do you work? They see this guy is eating. Even though I tell them I'm a coach, they cannot recognize that you can actually have a sustainable career helping people. So they just see me buying food, eating the food. They assume there's a sponsor. There's a job, there's a 9 to 5 sponsoring this. It's all self-funded.
I saw one comment in line with what you're saying.
Yeah.
And it was something along the lines of, you are actually showing us that this dual life is expensive.
Yeah.
Like, it is expensive to be obese.
Yeah. It's expensive on the front end, all the foods that you're buying. Also on the back end, now you have to change your wardrobe. And now you have medication. It's expensive on all sides. It's not sustainable at no way.
I didn't see the
Yeah.
wardrobe part coming
This
in.
is an extra large. It's my first time wearing an extra large in my life.
So you had to buy new clothes.
Yeah. Luckily, I work from home, so I don't have to change everything because I can just put on tracksuits, my hoodies. I'm fine. But I was wearing medium large when I was starting my challenge. Those got very small very quickly. Now this is an extra large. Yesterday I was buying pants. Usually back then I would buy a 30, not because of my waist is 30, but my waist is I was buying pants for size 34 because my thighs are big, but generally my waist is 30. That's my normal weight. But now I'm wearing a size 36, size 38. And that's still even tight. So maybe a normal size pants for me is a size 40. So seeing myself in the mirror that, okay, it finally fits. I finally found my size. But nah. It's so difficult to accept. Now I understand. When my clients say, Coach, I don't have clothes anymore. I'm not, all the clothes that I like, they don't fit. Or all the clothes that are available, that do fit, I don't like the cut. Or I don't have the money to buy clothes. Or I'm just not willing to buy clothes. I can relate now.
Do you think that's going to influence your coaching going forward?
Yeah. That was also one of the reasons why I've done this challenge, because every time you'll get to a certain point with multiple clients. At this point, I've actively coached hundreds of people.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll always get to a point where a client, a weight loss community member, they hit a plateau. And I know that plateau is all mental. I know they can break that plateau. So instead of speaking to them and trying to coach them, let me speak from them. Let me be a storyteller myself and understand. So now when I take what I've learned through the experience, I'm not just advising you as a coach with this diploma and this degree or whatever. No, I'm advising you as a coach, as the academic, the experience of being a coach, but also the experience of being overweight and understanding what does it feel like. Even 2 weeks ago, I was with him and my family.
Your brother.
My brother and my family had lunch. Literally, we just walked just around the corner, just around the corner. We had lunch, just walked around the corner. My feet were so sore. My feet, I thought it was shoes, but I realized, I bought new shoes, my feet are sore. Old shoes, my feet are sore. Barefooted, my feet are sore. So that's a clear indication I'm too heavy for my body. And this is what I've been told by multiple people when I tell them, okay, for you to lose weight, you need to walk 10,000 steps.
Ooh.
When they come to me like, hey, coach, I walked only 4,000 steps, my feet are sore. Back then, I'll be like, this person is lazy. Get better shoes, you'll be
motivated.
fine. This person's not serious. Just get better shoes, you'll be fine. But now, I've lived the experience. It's no longer this person is lazy. It's, okay, I understand. I've been there. Let's do it like this now.
As a health guy, what were the risks that you were facing? Because sometimes we might assume maybe you don't quite understand the risks that you're exposing yourself to. And that will help someone who's not taking the weight loss journey seriously, because they might not be aware of the risks they are exposing themselves to. What were those risks?
So, multiple risks. Some I'm even too afraid to really go deep down and research, because I understand the biggest one is diabetes, heart problems. Those are the main ones, and I can't experience some of those symptoms in between my journey. And currently, I've noticed my breathing has suffered when I lay down. So I feel that I'm running out of breath, sleeping. So now I'm snoring more. Now I'm not as well rested. So those are the risks that I know it's there, but I'm too afraid to even go down and research, because a lot of people do the exact same thing. They know they're getting sicker. They know they're getting worse. But there's that fear of, okay, if I go to the doctor, now I'm forced to change. So with me, I deliberately didn't consult any doctor before this challenge. I didn't consult, I didn't check my blood. Although people are saying, go do it. No, I'll do it at the end. Just like most people, they only go to the doctor when it's a bit too late, when the symptoms are too much to ignore. So I'm replicating. It won't be super accurate.
What your typical client goes through.
Where they tell me, coach, I'm only here because this doctor said I need to lose weight. And if I don't lose weight, I'm going to live on X, Y, Z, 1, 2, 3 pills. And I've got kids. I cannot afford to be sick. I cannot afford to die.
Let me ask you about, because since you're coming with your brother, one thing I'm asking is your family, when they watched your videos.
Yeah.
Because I think you noticed when I sent you a message, it was not more a hi. It was a,
hey, brother,
I'm worried,
you okay?
bro, are you okay?
Yeah.
What's going on? And if I felt that way, I can imagine parents, brothers, and them. What's going on there?
With them, it's I told them the plan, told them the vision, they understood. But once they see it, every time, because I visit home maybe every 2 to 3 weeks, and every time I'm a little bit bigger, I'm a little bit more out of breath, the face is bigger, the pants are tighter, and it's difficult to see, because they know me as fit Kopano. I've been fit most of my adult life, but now they see the struggle, going from the living room to the kitchen room to the outside room. I'm out of breath. They see it, but they have faith in me. They trust me. When I resigned from I left a career as a trainer with clients and an income, and I said, I'm going to this entrepreneurship thing. It's similar. The only difference now, that one was more of money and career. This one is more of health. So as much as it's very difficult for them to understand and really see it, but I've built that influence in them for them to trust me and what I'm doing, and now they see it. They see the impact. People are messaging them about me, So they see it, but it's still very difficult for them to really accept who I am right now.
How far are you from completing?
Today's day 103, so I got 17 more days, so 2.5 weeks.
At least you're almost. I think that's something I can celebrate.
Hey, but it's tough, man. It's tough. Every day, like, it's a blessing to wake up now. Because I wake up like, okay, I'm up. Okay, I'm not, I'm not breathing funny. I'm not, because there's
So
always
you,
that fear.
You are getting those thoughts now. That
Yeah.
What if I wake up and there's something really, really wrong?
Yeah, like I wake up maybe in a hospital bed, or I wake up can't breathing, or I wake up in another place. There's that fear. So as soon as I wake up, that's okay. Thank you, God, I'm up. Then immediately it's like, okay, you said you want to be a leader. Show up now. It's time to say. You said you want all these things. Show up now. Go take off your clients. Go take off home. Go take off your people, your supporters. Go do it now.
So
there's
you're
that.
still coaching every day.
Yeah, there's still. I'm a doodler, but people are still counting on me. I still need to help people get closer to their goal. They don't care. Like even one of my clients. So how I coach them, I send them like voice notes every day, just telling them, okay, today you did this, adjust that. Because like, hey, Kopano, thank you for the advice on the voice note, but you're breathing on this voice note. Please stop. It's too much. I could.
We get it.
We get it, but like, we can hear the unhealthy, the sickness in your voice. So, it's very interesting. Things are happening the way I planned them to happen, but it's that fear of, okay, you're playing a very, very big risk here, and one bad mistake, even with alcohol, a lot of people say, why aren't you drinking more alcohol? I feel like that's gonna further increase the risk. I'm already overeating. I'm already eating a lot of food, not the best foods, and I'm adding alcohol on top of it. And the stress that I'm having, I'm not even saying, I know my hormones are bad. I already feel that I'm not good. So now if I add alcohol, I know it's just going to further increase the risk. And the risk is there, but I can still be smart or safe about it.
Let's talk about from day one to now. How has it been like gaining weight? What were you eating? What have you adjusted? What does the journey look like?
So, the first month was fun. It was fun, man. I was living the normal, modern South African life. You eat when you eat, a lot of takeaways, alcohol. If you're craving a burger, go eat a burger. If you're craving wings, go eat wings.
Energy
craving
drink.
Sweets, energy drink, go have your dessert. Just eat. It was fun. But the quote where they say, the road to heaven is paved by what bad intentions or bad actions.
Yeah.
Yes. So I knew for me, in the beginning, it's going to be fun, but I'm still going to experience the risk later on. So in the first month was fun eating. I didn't feel anything. Only the first 2 weeks was a lot of constipation and a lot of thirst because I've been drinking this the whole time. The first 2 weeks I could feel thirst. I wake up in the middle of the night thirsty, but instead of drinking water, I'll just go drink this. Then after 2 weeks, my body got used to this lifestyle. I've exposed it to something new. It's gotten used to it. You can eat 8 slices of bread without any constipation. It's fine. You can drink 2 liters of Coke. It's okay. You can eat pap for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. It's fine. My body's conditioned itself to this lifestyle. But now, since I'm at the tail end, my body's really complaining because now I'm actively force-feeding myself. Breakfast, heavy meal could be, mostly it's pap and meat with Coke.
I saw you were having that and then chocolate after.
Yeah. There's a day I eat like half a cake.
In the morning.
Yeah. There's days where I eat half a cake. There's days where I eat like 3 burgers. There's a day I eat a full box of pizzas. There's days I'm eating pizza and pies all on one plate. There was days where that's just crazy. That's just crazy. When I think about it, especially when I ate it, I realized that this is you, Ved. But now it's a lot of heavy meals. It's not fun at all. A lot of force feeding. A lot of uncomfortable constipation. And one thing I hate about this current lifestyle is that what I miss the most is the clarity. Where I am right now has affected my productivity so negatively, where a 1-minute video will take me 20 tries, 20, 30 minutes to make a 1-minute video. But when I was healthier, a 1 minute video will take me 3 minutes, 5 minutes to make. So my productivity has went down at least by half. So now it's forcing me, which it's bad, but it's forcing me to develop other skills where in the past I was just a hard worker. I wasn't as organized as I want to be. I would wake up, have 10 tasks. I will do my best to do those 10 tasks. And I would do them because I have the energy, I have the clarity, I would do them. But now I could have 4 tasks I could do for the day. I can only maybe do 1. So now it's forced me, okay, now let's be a bit more organized, set up your time a little bit better, which also hasn't really worked because I'd have the intention to work at a certain time. But my body's like, no, what are you doing? I know you open the laptop, but there's nothing you're doing here. You don't have that focus, you don't have that clarity. You have the intention to do this, but the body's like, no, you just ate pap now.
So you're saying food is that powerful when it comes to our productivity. A lot of the times people are struggling to work, they procrastinate a lot, and they don't realize food is a big deal in that equation.
Exactly. Food is the poison and the cure. Food, 4 months ago, right now, I'm as less productive. With everything that's happened, I'm less productive. I'm less active, but I cannot deliver as quick and as impactful as I did 4 months ago when I was here. 4 months ago, I'd wake up at 4 a.m., fasting, go to the gym, check on my clients, shoot 3 to 4, 5 videos, edit those 3, 4, 5 videos, post those 3, 4, 5 videos, go home, do a lot.
Every day.
That day when our first meeting, I woke up at 4, did my clients, I came from the gym, and I still fasted. So from 4 a.m. until we had our podcast, I was on an empty stomach because I had that clarity. The fasting really helps with clarity. So now I don't have that. I can't access that superpower. And that is why a lot of people will never understand or appreciate or even see the value of at least be healthy because they've never experienced it. It's like somebody who has never earned an income. They don't know what does making money feel like. They'll never see the value until they make their first 10 rand, 50 rand. And now it's like, okay, this gives me a level of freedom that I like. So with even being healthier, losing weight, people tell me that, you know what, coach, I've kind of hit a plateau, but the one thing that I appreciate the most is that I no longer feel tired all the time. I'm more interactive with my kids. I can wake up early and not feel like I just came from war. I'm not where I want to be in weight, but I enjoy this and I can never go back. So that's what I miss the most. And that is why a lot of people, either they don't understand or they'll never actively lose weight because they've never experienced the benefits of weight loss. And now I'm feeling the opposite end where I miss it and I cannot access those superpowers. But I know it's possible, but it's very difficult.
I offered you water and you said, what's that? Because dinner, we're here.
I'm here. There's a saying, 2 liters a day keeps the abs away. I drink 2 liters every day religiously. Every day. And the main reason for this, I've heard it through multiple consultations when I asked that potential client, okay, you say you don't eat much. What do you drink most of your calories, whatever? They're like, yes, what do you drink often? Like I drink Coke, I drink coffee, juices. So when last did you drink water? They'll say, no, I only drink water when I brush my teeth. And I've heard this multiple times. Multiple times. You see the way you look at me, that's how I looked at them. So that is why I'm doing exactly what they did, to feel it, so I understand it. So when I coach them, when I meet somebody we're living this more or less the same lifestyle, I can give them the tools that will help them get to the next level.
Let's talk to the people that have reached out to you. Mm-hmm. Let's start with the negative guys, the negative comments that stand out. Social media, there's comments that can send you to therapy sometimes.
Hey, yeah, that's true. It's hard to ignore, but I use it as a confirmation that I'm doing a good job. If somebody who doesn't even follow you can take the time and write a paragraph about what you're doing, clearly that person cares enough to do that. And they're still doing something negative. They're writing something negative. So that means there are hundreds, thousands, hundreds and thousands, millions of people who have impacted somehow, some way, in a positive way. They may not comment, they might not say anything, but it's there because the yin and the yang, right? If there's a negative, there's obviously a positive. It's the same coin, just on a different side.
Yeah.
So I focus a lot on the positive. I still see the negatives. Sometimes I do engage, but I realize that I'm robbing the energy that I could be giving to somebody who's genuinely wants help. If there's one person saying, coach, you're wasting your time, why are you doing this? There are 5-10 people who are saying, coach, you're helping me, please give me a tip. This video that you posted, it showed me that actually my biggest problem is the sweets that I'm having. That's why I'm craving all the time. I could focus on those people instead of that one person who's not a non-believer. So it's a...
Do you remember some of them?
Yeah. Some of them is you'll never gain weight. Those are the funny ones. Some will be you're misleading people. You're going to hurt people. Are you a dietitian? Are you a professional? This is gluttony. God will punish you for this.
Sure.
Yeah. Literally, God will punish you for this because...
For what?
I don't even ask. I'm not going to even entertain and say, why would God punish me? What have I done wrong?
For gaining weight.
You know, some will say, are you misleading people? Students don't eat like this. I've been overweight all my life and wasn't because of overeating, because of this and that. So it's just projecting. They just see the error in their ways. They just see it through me. And instead of addressing it for them and making that transformation, it'll be easier to just spit filth to me and say, hey, when I go up and you're wasting your time, you're misleading people, you're going to hurt people. Instead of sitting down with themselves and say, you know what? I kind of relate with what he did in that video. This forces me to change. But changing is difficult. So I'd rather stay where I am. It's comfortable. It hurts, but it's comfortable compared to going through the change and the difficulty of transformation.
Let's talk about the positive ones. Because I think the day I called you, we were having a seminar.
Yeah.
And we got talking about health and stuff. And there were people, your name came up.
Yeah.
And a lot of people know about you now.
Yeah.
So it was like, some people are saying we know him. Some people are opening your videos and stuff. There was one person who didn't quite know. I think they'd seen a video of yours, but didn't really pay attention. And they went and checked your content. That day, this was around lunch.
Okay.
They skipped lunch.
Eh.
And then in the evening, it was time for dessert. They didn't want to eat dessert. They had very light supper. And when I asked, someone just passed a comment and said, it's Ntando and this Kopano of his poor child is traumatized.
Yeah.
Doesn't even want to
dessert.
eat.
Yeah. Yeah.
What are some of the positives that have come out of this and some of the positive comments that stand out for you?
They are so abundant. Coach, you've changed my life. Coach, there's a guy who sent me a picture. I said, Coach, I finally got a gym membership. I'm going to the gym. Coach, I've lost my first 2, 3, 4, 5 kgs doing the opposite of what you're doing in your videos.
Ooh.
You know, transformation is happening, and man, there's just so much. It's. I knew this was going to happen, but you know, once you actually experience it and feel it, you know, it's hard to say. It's like a high, but it's hard to say. But people are changing. People are actively intentional with what they eat, how they eat it, how they prepare it. They're replacing the bad high sugar drinks with better alternatives. They're replacing their bad eating habits with better eating habits. They're realizing that actually, I thought I was on a weight loss journey, but we're eating the same way. And you're becoming a daughter. How are we eating the same way? And I'm actually trying to lose weight, and you actively gaining weight. There's a disconnect. That means what I'm doing is not working.
Yeah.
So let me do the opposite of what you're doing, and let me see. And people are losing weight, and people are transforming, and it's beautiful.
What's your goal with this?
It's multiple goals. Because I'm pulling this from many sources. The main reason I'm doing this is from many sources, not just for I want to be a toddler just to lose the weight. No. Goal is to be a more impactful coach, to help more people. I can only help more people if I have a bigger platform, right? If just our first episode, if I said, hey guys, join my coaching program, the pool was maybe 20,000 people. Maybe 10% will follow my call to action. Maybe a fraction of that will join my community. But now if I say, hey guys, join my weight loss community, the pool is extremely bigger. So I'm able to help out more people, and they can understand and feel the value of being healthy weights, just prioritizing your health and health and fitness. So it's to bring change. The numbers are there, guys. It's every day we hear the numbers of diabetes, especially now. I've noticed there's a stat that says black females are more prone to diabetes. So most of my clientele is black females. So, so that's, even though I wasn't actively trying to, that wasn't my market. They're just more attracted to what I say and what I do. So grow the platform, grow the business. When you met me, I was a solopreneur, literally doing everything. Now I need to build the team. I can't be shooting the video, editing the video, posting, going through the sales process.
You're too tired for that.
At the highest, like when our first episode, I had 90 people I was coaching.
Yeah.
90 people. And I still have to gym. I still need to create content. So that's not really a headache, but it was robbing the people that I'm coaching, because they don't even get the whole me. They're getting a fraction of me, because I still have to do all these other things. So now, since I'm growing the team, the community is growing, the platform is growing, now I can be a better coach because I don't have to deal with many other things, So helping more people, growing the business. I made up, I declared it in the first video of this dollar challenge. I want to take my business to 7 figures. And I knew this is a very big goal, and I don't have the luxury of knowing anybody nearby who's helping people on the online fitness space who's made that much money. Still very new in South Africa. So I knew if I kept that goal to myself, I would lack that accountability to become that person who can achieve that goal. But if I say it to the world, there's a lot of pressure.
We'll hold you accountable.
You see? I am forced. So that is another reason. Another one, it's a little bit of fear. You can see where our country is going.
Yeah.
Every day we're reminded of a big company that's closing down. 5,000, 10,000 workers have been retrenched. We can see every day reminded about the youth unemployment. So you can see the environment, right? And the environment is the biggest influencer. And I knew, for me to get myself out of that fear, just to separate myself from that reality, because when you made me, I was still living in my mom's house in the back room. Also, wait.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
When I started my challenge, that's when I moved out. So I knew I need to be bold. I knew I need to go all in. We've heard many stories of many entrepreneurs, many businesses that started in a economy difficult time. I did the same thing. I could have still wanted incremental growth, going from a 1 to a 2, 2 to a 3. I don't want that. I want from a 1 to a 2, 2 to a 4, 4 to a 16, 16 to, big numbers. So I knew I had to go all in. So a bit of fear, because I knew that I'm still new to this. I want to grow my platform. I need to become a better coach. I've got big goals I need to achieve. So this is the perfect vehicle that will not only help me influence a lot of people, but also help me grow myself and the goals that I have.
You keep talking about the community. How do people join it, and what kind of system are you using?
So it's very simple. It's very so simple that people still don't believe it. There's even a guy yesterday who's part of the community. He's like, hey, bro, I've been 2 weeks in the community. I already lost a kg. This thing works. He doesn't even believe it, because the plan is so simple. But the process of somebody seeing my video, clicking the link, making payments is very simple. So they see my videos on social media. They click the link. That link takes them to like a landing page where they see a rough not even a rough, just a brief explanation of the community that tells them that to be part of the community, you don't need a gym membership, you don't need a diet, you don't even need supplements. Think about that.
Okay.
You lose weight without gymming, without dieting,
Without supplements.
without supplements. So you're still living more or less of the same lifestyle that you're living. But the only difference is that now you have a plan and you have accountability. And now we give them structure that, okay, you're starting off your journey. These are the 3 things that you have to do. There's only 3 things that we do every day that anybody can apply every day. Fasting, walking, tracking their calories. The most difficult one is the tracking of calories because that's just an education barrier. But the way we structure it and the coaching is that just start, stay consistent. As you go, we will keep you accountable. We'll give you the advice, the accountability that you need to make better decisions for yourself. Because ultimately, yes, we all want to lose weight, but the true goal is keeping that weight off. Imagine if you had the goal of becoming a millionaire, and you become a millionaire, then in 2 months it's gone. What's the point?
Yeah, I got you.
But if you're able to still retain that million, still retain the body, the healthiness, right? That's the bigger goal. And that's what we teach. It's more of a mentorship instead of a drill sergeant. Do this, do that. No, I don't force anybody to do anything. I only work with adults. You need to have that desire for yourself. I'm not working with kids. So if that desire and I give you the tools, you still need to do the work. I'll just be there right next to you saying, okay, you did well today. Mara, adjust this. Tomorrow, these are the challenges. Do that. You see, so it's very simple.
Are you free to say the price or it's going to increase? Because I feel like with the way you're growing.
It will increase. And I don't want to increase it, but one of my mentors said it will push, and I've read and experienced that where people will make payment but never log in. And right now the price is $350. It's been $350 since last year. And I've had a lot of people who made the payment, but that payment didn't feel much of an investment for them to make a transformation. People drink $350. People spend $350 and they forget about it.
That's lunch for many.
You see? So for it to be fair onto me and for the people who really want to transform, the price is going up to 700 Rand per month after the 4th of August when I start the challenge. And the great thing is it's also not a contract. A lot of people still think, no, just because it's a membership, it has to be a contract. No. I only want people who want to transform. I'm not looking for people who thinks weight loss is a good idea. I want people who believe that I need to lose weight no matter what. So that pushes people away who are just there,
So it means does it mean if I join now, I join on a lower rate before the price increases, and you're not going to tell me in August that, we are in August.
I've been reminding people every day, join now. Join now, it's a discount, right? The motivation is there. Many people are part of it. Don't feel like you're going to miss out because you will miss out. Don't be part of those people who said, you know what? I could have joined it when it's cheaper. And people are transforming. Now it's 700. I may not afford 700. And now I'm living with the regret of not taking action. Because you still have to take action. Even if the price was 1,000 Rand, there's some people who can afford 1,000 Rand, but they're not willing to take action to make that first step of investing, joining the community, doing what needs to be done to progress, and staying consistent.
Beautiful. I have one question. It's a selfish one from my side. The last time you were here, I was looking at how ripped you are. And you had me looking at the tummy because it's been coming out. And it is so hard to deal with.
Yeah.
And I'm looking at you now. You have twice the size of my belly.
Yeah. Yeah.
What does it take to deal with this thing, man? This is a pain point for me. I love every part of my body except this one. Because, it's not coming out.
Yeah. So, like I said in the other podcast, naturally your body will want to lose weight where you want to lose weight first. So with the belly, even for me, I know it's going to be a big headache to deal with because I know my genes. I know how my body operates. I know when it's time to drop weight. I know I'm going to lose weight first. So when it gets to that point, I'm going to show you. I can tell you, but I feel like it's going to be a bigger impact if I just show you. If you really want a six-pack, if you really want a flat stomach, these are the changes that you have to make.
Okay.
So let's keep watching.
Give me one tip, but I will come and
Yeah?
follow because I genuinely do want the six pack.
Yeah.
Just drop me something light. Man.
Okay, let me
Get me going.
let's start. Which foods cause some sort of negative effect like bloating, water retention? If you can think, like, if I eat bread, I'm always gassy, or if I eat this pap, I'm always bloated. Do you have any of those foods that you can think of right now?
No, I don't normally get bloated. I don't have issues of that nature. I think maybe because I love my pap, or maybe it's because I eat pap too many times.
Possibly. Things people know, but it's like they're waiting for somebody to say, yes, it's exactly that. So could be the
But I
pap.
can't remove pap.
What do you mean you can't?
No,
You
no.
can't, or you don't want to. You see, that's the price of transformation. That is the price. If you really want that six pack,
bro.
I'm also an African man. And you saw me, you saw me beginning of the year. I love my pub too, but I know for what I'm chasing, I cannot have both. It's impossible. So if you really want it, if you really want to take yourself through that journey, then pub either reduce or remove. It's your choice.
What do I replace it with if I remove it?
I will show you.
I will follow.
Yeah.
Last word to those that are following you. And to someone who's on the fence, should I join the community or not? They're caught up in that debate in their mind.
This is going to sound a bit bad. If you're still on the fence, it's either you don't see the value of what I'm doing, or you're not really ready for the transformation. People are buying without even knowing what's the community. I've had people say, okay, I made payment. What's the next step? What did I buy? Because they can see the value. They cannot miss it. So if you're still on the fence, it's either you don't see what I'm trying to do, you don't see the value, which is fine. Maybe I'm not your guy. There's another coach, there's another platform, there's another trainer. Go for that person, right? Or weight loss is just a good idea. It's not something worth going through. It's something where I have to change. I need to become better to get to this goal. So for those people, I'm not your guy. Unfortunately, I only want people who want to transform, and there are many people who want to transform. Those are the people who are coachable. Those are the people that I could help because they are ready. But just to close it off, well, firstly, thank you. The support is immense. Like, the support is... Yesterday I was at Santon. Maybe like 20 people came to me. Some are saying, hey, Stolta. Some are saying, hey, man, yo, bro, like, your videos. Yo, bro, that other video? Yeah, after watching that video, I stopped drinking Coke. So the change is happening, and it gave me so much motivation to keep on pushing. And it's kind of scary because now I feel like I'm unstoppable. I feel like anything I put my mind to, I can make it happen. But that's also very dangerous because if I really believe in something, even if it's negative, I'm exposing myself to that reality. So I believe I can do anything, but it's kind of scary at the same time. So I'm not saying I figured everything all out. This is still new to me, guys. It took me 6 years to get 1,000 followers on Instagram. And it took me 2 months to get 20,000. So everything is coming in big.
I was tracking from the last time. You've gotten, I think, over the past 3.5 months, you've gotten over 40,000 followers.
Yeah, on TikTok. Yeah, way more, I think. Yeah, way more. I think if I had to combine all the followers from all the platforms, 100 and something K. And just think about it.
In the last 4 months.
Yeah. And if you think about it, when we met, I had 600 followers on Instagram. Now I have 26,000.
Flip. I didn't check Instagram.
Check Instagram. At some point, my Facebook was more than my Instagram. My Facebook was like 5K. My Instagram was like 600. Now my Instagram is more than my Facebook. When I saw my YouTube 2020, I was stuck at like 400. I hit my first 1,000. And you know how difficult it is to grow on
get
YouTube.
1,000, yeah.
It's difficult.
It's hard.
And my content is still kind of controversial. It's not like your sophisticated podcast. Mine is still raw. I'm eating and all these things. So anything is possible. if firstly you believe and you give yourself no other option. If you give yourself another option, a plan B, you're more likely to fail. But if you divorce, you remove any other option, anything is possible. That's what I believe.
I kind of know the answer to the last question,
Okay.
but I just want to hear you say it. What if you don't lose the belly, or what if you don't lose the weight? What if you fail to lose it?
I don't see that happening. There's no doubt in my mind.
I thought you'd say that.
I wish I could be, no, I'll make up. No, there's no doubt in my mind. There's no plan B. There is no plan B. I know what it takes, and I'll go through it and I'll show you.
I will end it here. I think if you have questions, pop them in the comments. If you have words of encouragement, pop them in the comments. I don't normally have haters on this platform.
Yeah,
I
your
don't
platform is very positive.
Yeah, we don't get people that send us to therapy. We're all about building. But Poppers, tell us your thoughts, because I want to invite him when he's done losing the weight. That should be sometime December, January, right?
Yeah.
Because you say you'll come and show us.
Yeah, because it's from August till November, 4 months.
So if you have a question that he has to answer when he comes back,
Yes.
pop it in the comments.
Yes.
I will be waiting. I'm super excited. All the best, man. I think as brother to brother, I'm more excited that you're at the end of this journey.
Yeah.
Because to me, you're taking a lot of risk.
Yeah. I'm also realizing my shortfalls, and I'm gonna need your help now in another area. I'm gonna need each coach needs a coach, and I'm gonna need your help now.
At least I need your help.
Yeah, and I need help with the.
I've got you.
Yeah.
I've got you.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you for watching until this time, man. I'll see you in the next episode, and this has been good. I'm excited to see what the next chapter looks like.
Thank you. Thank you.
Sure.